terrific necktie back on. It's become a part of me. I appreciate it, even if it tries to choke me almost daily. That was a very interesting place. I feel like I failed a check there. I think maybe I should have investigated it myself instead of asking Kim, but, little late now, unfortunately. What do we got around here? Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Oh, poor boy. Who could ever forget about him? I believe that's just the house we came. This is a very small area, isn't it? But it has gone to a totally new... Look at that! It's gone to a whole new district. I didn't expect that. And we can look at... Okay, so they're on the same place. The map and the task are on the same place. Shot couldn't have come from here. Trees blocked the way. So I guess this was one of the locations I, marked down? Is that just checked off the list now? I didn't even know where I was going. Oh, hello. I look like a psychopath walking around with this fucking torch, don't I? Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder blocks, charred. Makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go. Visit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone. I don't actually understand why I'd ever need that, but whatever. +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience. What? What does that even do? I think that makes me... I think wearing that purely just makes me a fucking centrist, right? What do? You knock out my rhetoric. That's a fucking shame. I want my gun back! Give me my gun! Also, keys. I've never actually found it. Oh no, okay, we do have some. I've got 1 bullet, but I don't have a gun. How very upsetting. I swear there's an achievement for being fully dressed. That was all I was going for, but apparently not so much here. Also, put on your found gloves. They look cooler. Oh! Oh no! I did the goddamn autopsy with fingerless gloves! Oh, I'm so disgusting! Okay. What else have I just changed? Take off the hat. We don't need the hat. Fuck the hat. Let's let our luscious locks flow. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Dried. Those poor fucking tulips. Someone give them a drink. What do we got in here? White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. And how the fuck do I get in there? A wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. We're really finding very little right now, aren't we? Shit. Over here? The boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. And what do we got in here? I probably need to start, I probably need to re-equip my wire cutters soon, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of containers to open up. What about you? Oh, there's some fishies down there. The ladders lead to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Look at that wonderful fish AI. Remember that meme from like 5 years ago? Me bringing that back. Don't see that anywhere else, do you? Huh? Subscribe now. What do we got here?
Aye, officer.
Lillian the net picker, huh? A woman in a raincoat stands on the quarry, considering an overturned boat. Considering? Sure. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip. Who the fuck are you?
I can help you with.
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Illisible.
Huh. Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. Well, I got questions. The first is, what's your
My
name?
name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
What does that even mean? Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice. Oh, you're the fucking signature lady. Nice sword. Does it come with a story? Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. She smiles at her own joke. It's to intimidate folks, mostly. Hold on, do you know how to use it? Not really, she glanced at the blade. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot. It is imposing. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or axe. Nothing fancy, really, just for intimidation. Why do you need intimidation? From time to time, people need to learn a lesson in respect. It's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men, and believe me, she adds, tittering, men need a lesson in manners from time to time, which is why you cut off their balls. Can I borrow that sword? Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? Can I borrow? No, I'm afraid not. Her eyes are smiling as her hand moves to the hilt. Attempted to confiscate the blade I used to keep the animals in check. Oh, you put me in an early grave. What fucking animals are you stabbing, you bitch? She refuses. But your word is the law. You are the law. Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. How it goes for men too. It's like they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that. Behold! Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse, as if she hasn't laughed for a while. Did you like it? Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that unchanging grin. It's like a shield. So where are all the men now? Some went to patch their wounds. Their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. She looks down. And one of them I ended up marrying. Where's your husband now? Gone. Gone where? To the waves. Her eyes stop in yours. The sea took him. A long time ago. No. They didn't respect the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day, the boat was found floating empty. Like a corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you all tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death, and I shit on your dead husband. Or you should have thrown yourself in the waves after him, nods sagely. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? No, not particularly. It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning. Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. She crosses her arms. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing. Also, that doesn't... Shut up. Shut up, idiot. That's not true. Well, it looks like rocks. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids. This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do! Oh no! Kim's presence makes it awkward and you don't... This is my best fucking thing! This is suggestion! I've got -7 on it. It's 3%. Wow, we'll have to come back to you later. What do you do around here? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Oh, right now I'm tying a little skiff. What else? I sell the fish to the people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insulindian cuisine. That enough to make a living? Sometimes I also walk the beach, see what the sea's giving up. Sea's full of surprises. Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what's called a conversation. Don't have to be guarded right now. Interesting. What have you found? Wood, piece of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. She looks at the beach and continues. Bottles, drugs, also lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass. Alright. Major choice moment. I only got one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely. I need to know about those humans. Actually, the RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Well, the RCM has to wait for another one. Because some army folks came by and took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. She spits over the railing. Last was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing. So I take it that's your skiff. Point at the boat. Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue. Oh yeah, I was about to say! Sunny days, but you added the rain. She looks at the rain circles on the water. Sunny days. Got a problem with that? No, ma'am, we have no quarrel with sunny days. Good. It would have been bad news if it had turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff. Bad news for the nets. Bad news for the kids. It's a moment of silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat. When do you think it'll be ready? There's something we might have to check out on one of the islands. The origin of a shot. Shot, huh? She gives you a short nod of replies. Boat will be ready when the sea turns and winds settle. Can't command the weather, officer. Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger. A fast sloop in the distance. White sails. My prediction? At least 2 days. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help. Let's see. She tilts her head ever so slightly. Who are you looking for? I'm looking for the missing cryptozoologist. She frowns, thinking, I don't know what these are. You care to elaborate? People who look for imaginary animals. Like snowmen. Snowmen? I haven't heard about those. 2 odd guys been wandering around here, nose in the sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. Wait, the like? Right, not only snowmen, green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. Get a picture? Ah, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous. Where did they go? I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. She points north. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen? That's it. Not looking for anyone else right now, which means I will do later. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? I'm going to ask her about...
Right, the sea's going to calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
That's my motor carriage at the sea, by the way. Why would I mention that? Well, I saved. Oh, she looks at the pointed direction. It's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am. That's great. The woman glances towards the wreckage again. Till then, maybe you should start thinking about the funeral. Sire, she doth not believe it wasn't you. You're suggesting we honour the carcass of my former motor carriage? Aye, feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in line of duty and all that. What an odd thought. Maybe I should. Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans, some extent at least. Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now. Alright, I'm in. But organising a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it? Ah, yes. You won't even be able to get out of the water before early June. Where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Well, I got the music, don't you worry about that. Gonna be a lovely karaoke funeral. Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easy to just leave them there and let nature take the rest of it. Take care of it. That's all we have time for right now, anyway. Lieutenant looks at you sympathetically. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere. It's a pity we don't do more frivolous side activities, like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area, or... Lieutenant looks at you almost gently. Yes, that is a pity, but for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example. He actually he likes the Capri funeral idea. Aww. Save. Ask about the e-signature, see what she says.
Soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Where are you? Her eyes dot back and forth on the paper. It says by signing I agree to live with the construction noise. What exactly is the Union building? Everard's planning to turn some of this village into a youth centre. What a nice idea. I thought the voice trails off. Sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea. Thought what exactly? That Everard and the Union don't have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Shakes her head. Well, I guess Union members have children too. And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter. Here, use my pen. He has a pen and everything. She takes it from you. Doubtful look in her eyes. Clicks it and places the tip on the paper. She gives the document one more look, then shakes her head, signs it, and hands it back to you. Here you go. Wait, why did you sign it? Oh, I shouldn't have? I mean, it's Everard, so it's probably a mistake. Probably, she smiles. But it's a youth centre and I have children. Gotta give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me. Sound logic, division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic. Sounds like Isabel is the leader around here. Or Oz the leader for some reason. Okay. Reassured her about signing the documents. I didn't reassure her, I told her it was probably a mistake. Alright, well, we'll definitely come back here later once I've explored more of the bay. I love that we got oh man, this place must be way bigger than I think it is. Let's steal the money from the lady with kids. And I'm not exactly sure where to explore next. There's so much to do. Allez... What does allez-vous mean? I should know this. I should know basic French, shouldn't I? That's like a really popular phrase. Hey Siri. Construction material. Oh fuck. Sorry Siri, come back later. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Hey Siri. Allez-vous in English.
I can't translate it to English yet.
It said I like poo. It came out as I like poo. For fuck's sake, Siri. Are you fucking joking? My Siri is a child. Okay, we got morale and some money. And we got this little lady over here to talk to. I imagine you must be the skeptic. You're looking very skeptic. What do we got in here? You can't see into the house from this angle. Well, fucking move then. Whatever, fuck it. Should we go inside? Kim, do you want to get out of my fucking way? What are you doing lately? Alright, what do we got over here? Well, you don't speak a language I understand. That's a good sign. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. Oh, I see. That's the one she meant, huh? I'd see the details. Colors all warm and welcoming and cozy, though. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Are you the skeptic? Are you the only other person that lives here? The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed. I mean, that's clearly a lie, but we'll go with it. You're not sure about the melody. It might be South Samoan. Possibly it's Sigayan, also known as the apricot suzerainty.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
If you can't see, how did you know I was here? Actually, just lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
I like how I'm just trying to blind her even harder, just aiming the fucking torch
We
at
are
her.
not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, bratan. Shows you got style. The second thing. We're cops. We're hellraisers. Clink, clink, bang, bang. No, what he said. We're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Which you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some other men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Well, we might get a little bit of explanation on that chair now then.
Wounded, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat. Well, what kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels. If I'm considered an ill omen, why isn't anyone talking? Or I am an ill omen, all right. Let's just
You're
go
not.
with that.
No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe we are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you.
I mean, I'm
maybe
swinging a
even
crowbar around
because
permanently.
that's the
Does that
kind of
count?
fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park your motor carriage.
Don't worry, I found a
And not
place.
a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here? Stay? Most people are trying to leave. That said, if lodging's what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. A soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it? I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill. From the village to the RCM, you're going to kill me, aren't you? Is it appropriate for us to accept free accommodation? Or don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. Why isn't anyone using the room? My kids grew up and left, like they do. House is now empty. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm. I'm gonna stay at the Whirling. I like it better. Suit yourself, she says, tucking some loose hair back under her shawl. But should you ever need shelter, remember old Isabel and her shack by the sea. You are Isabel, huh? What's in this fishing village? Just us. She sounds tired. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. What do you mean? This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street. Place is so pornographically poor. Interesting phrasing. It's not even funny. Who's getting off to this? This place is so pornographically poor. The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance. Vittles. The lieutenant marks dryly and looks around. Fits with the general ambiance here. Aye. Her eyes grow wide with glee. Sometimes it's as though I've gotten lost inside this nameless nothing. I'm lost too. Oh? Her expression betrays curiosity. It seems to be a common theme these days. I think I'm in the process of finding myself again. Isn't that what people always think when they're lost? A fleeting smirk runs across her lip. No, I don't think it is. I think a lot of people resign themselves to it. Something I can do to help you find your way, officer? There's got to be something here. Tell me. She waves her hand southwest. Over there you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox. Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them. An overgrown park. The pox. What's that? An old military hospital and its surroundings. She looks toward the buildings to the south. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for the shell-shocked veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see. What happened to the hospital? Goodwill ran out. She tightens the scarf around her neck. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now. Who else lives in this village? Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. She nods her head across the courtyard. But they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. I met Lillian already. Lillian is tough, she nods. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left. I haven't seen any drunks yet, though. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find those guys. Is there a way to make a little money around here? Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins, and the drunks tried hiding. Oh, here are some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women. Okay. And then forgot about. Alright. Well, there's another topic I'd like to address. What's further down the coast? Not much, she replies and wipes her forehead. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before even my time. Why is it abandoned? Some things just don't fly, officer. She smiles a gap-toothed smile and smells the air. Look around. We go to church here. They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then. So they don't hold services there anymore. The Ecclesiastes. Sure. No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. She frowns. It's a pity. Used to be such a nice church. She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking. I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. Started a few days ago and now it's blasting. Even through the nights. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that. Interesting. Could look into the ruckus if you have time. Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Aspara singing. What else is down the coast? Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty. Which is it then, apartments or electrical plant? I don't know exactly. Pre-war place, used to be something. She shrugs. Before the war, I wasn't here then. You know, I was born in Samara. Anything else of note? Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. That's it? There's got to be more along the coast. What, you one of those real estate people with big plans? Do you want a development opportunity? You can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think. Sending goods and ammo across the bay. Jam's shut though. Tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. He drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. And now you know everything there is about this coast. Tell me about yourself. Who are you exactly? Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr... I lost my name. These things happen occasionally. Don't worry. You'll find yourself once more. She makes a sound like... I thought I could see the war paint I made on my face. But I don't know if it's just... I think it's a shadow. Never mind. She makes it sound like losing one's name was a common... as a midlife crisis. Around here, it's probably even more common. I was asked to get your signature. Eh? What's this about? She takes out the document and squints her eyes. Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says. Everett wants to turn this part of the village into a little youth center. She lifts the paper very close to her face and studies it intently. I might be half blind. That looks like part of the village is... But it looks like part of the village is going to be a street. Okay. The best part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already there. Just the girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers. She hands the envelope back to you. What do you have against the union? I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep. She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back. And the poor get pushed out of their homes, and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you. In her mind, the union is right-wing, because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no changing it. Amazing. She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here. I have a 58% chance to get her to sign it, but I don't even know if I should. It is my signature skill. What is the song you're humming? A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song. What's it called? Surrender to the Night, she replies, slowly rocking back and forth. That's kind of a grim that's kind of grim for a children's song. Even if it is a lullaby. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. Yes, it does. Kinda want to up suggestion again. Kinda want to be real slimy. But I guess I better be a spirit decor, really. It's one we use very regularly, too, so it's nice to have it all upgraded.
The policeman. What can our village do for you?
There we go. Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's a grandmother's deepest vulnerability? Does this feel like a good thing, though? This is wrong. I'm gonna find another way. Damn, you almost had it. What was that, a pang of conscience? Yeah, apparently I also have one. To be fair, I've been a really good boy lately. Do you think it's... I don't want her to hate me. I like her. And I prefer forgery to upsetting this old lady. Ah, we appear to have discovered the drunks, and also the connection to the other part of the city we found. Hello. You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie. A bottle, Bratan! Just look at the bottle! Where? Bottle? What? In this drunk's hand! Oh, sorry, in this drunk's hand on the pipe there. Glowing blue. A mysterious, otherworldly blue. Filled to the brim with holy mysteries. Okay, cool. What do I do next? Oh, I think it's about so much more. So much more than cool. Please, go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it. Which one? They're all the same.
Don't go, Abigail.
Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes as if it's in recognition.
Don't you
turns his
call
head
her
away.
Don't call Abigail.
Who is Abigail?
Oh, Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend? Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything from this guy. He's too drunk. Tell me about your friends. He glares at you. Don't you fucking call her, you hear me? His voice trembles with every word, becoming even weaker. Abigail? He whimpers in the end. Why shouldn't I call Abigail? He snorts and beckons you to lean closer. Yeah, okay. His breath smells harsh, like a toxic swamp, as he whispers to you. Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail. Then waves his hands as if shooing you away. Who are you? What's your name? His eyes move around, erratically, looking them hazy and unfocused. Don't call Abigail, he says. Where am I? What is this place? The man hiccups and mumbles something intelligible. Hey! I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions! There's no use in yelling at drunks, the lieutenant interjects, barely holding it together. The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting hacking cough. Don't call. Slowly, his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth. There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway. I can't believe they're all separate. I thought you were all going to be the same. Like all the Hardy Boys. A 30-something man in clad in two-piece lycra TM tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
How's business? How's the old reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the high-concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good, these people know your true name. Looks like it's preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later. I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name. Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Or, dunno, people tell me I'm a cop. Getting used to that. I've re-entered reality to conquer it. Bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago, but these days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained lycra jacket with a grim expression. How do you get shit on your jacket, my friend?
Sadly, things ain't going that well in it.
I assume it's your own.
Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of arse back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer. This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. Belong to an organization. A fraternity of drunks. This is depressing, dude. Idiot doom spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good high-concept conversation at last! What do you guys do around here? We're saving the world! He looks at his comrades. Please, don't call, begs the man in the pipe. Okay, we're drinking. Drinking alcohol, that's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, long time ago, with enterprise, creativity and willpower. But it didn't work out. So now it's a pirate's life for me. I think pirates are a little more enterprising than this, my friend. What is a Tequila Sunset? You keep saying it. It's you. You're Tequila Sunset. How do you know this? We met before. Don't you remember? No. You don't? No. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be? Tequila Sunset. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there. Some reason the name tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't. Fuck it, go ahead. Let me take a sip to moisten my chords. Takes a big sip, then begins. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. By Tequila Sunset, I mean you. Man the myth. Was I alone? Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. Takes another sip, then continues. Right, if you got it on Friday, solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by worm, I mean the buzz, because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel, tell people you're a police officer, and they'll be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me. It is. Your partner's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can. Oh yeah, not the first time this comes up. Hey man, I'm not judging. Raise the bottle towards you. This life's a valley of woes. Oh, poor guy. Some of the highest concept people in history have killed themselves. And been drunks. Either way, it was last Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. Trust you know the feeling. Actually makes everything far worse, clearly. Oh yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than this is pushing the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go. One moment, we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of everybody owning a pair of ears. It's the reality we're in. Naturally. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis, rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. And what we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you, right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset to end of all things." Say nothing. More dignified that way. Oh, fuck, I didn't even mean to click that. Yeah, looms. Sorry, every word I said was true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality. Yeah, looms, why not? And you jammed the pedal and ploughed right off the jetty and through the ice. We ran toward the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. Said that your badge and your uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there though. The carriage had sunk too deep. In this way, you and your motor carriage have a lot in common. Recognising a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we call you that from now on. Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to a Tequila Sunrise, which is long gone. Tequila Sunset, huh? Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I agree. How long did we party for? Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got a belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on, and how one of them fucked you real bad after a short while. You crossed the event horizon. Oh, fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon. Looked sullen. Got up. Left without saying anything. Wow. That's quite a story. Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him. If you only knew. Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me? You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard and that we've all been fucked too. Please don't open that door. No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here. Abigail. Seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. I mentioned losing anything else? Besides your gun and your badge, said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too. That's a big one. Did I say anything about my colleagues? You told us they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interests were cramping your style. It's more like you were cramping theirs. No specifics though, it was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Did I say anything about the case? Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. It takes a strong quaff of his beer. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now. A lot of cops go solo. And hermits once they reach that level of alcoholism. It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit. I'm not the hermit cop. Did we talk politics? Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. Expect your hand in the market, make sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. Takes a long sip of the bitter. Fuck you. Not true. Some people would have horror. So what? This is exactly what you deserve. Even though you claim you're a hard-working, creative visionary. Yeah, sure. Okay. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was? You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who cleared 501 cases. As you've already determined, the actual number's 216, but what's a little embellishment between friends? No thanks to squares at the precincts, as you put it. I don't need to hear any more. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. Seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime? Whoop-dee-doo, so now I'm a fucking storyteller. Says slapping his knee. Right, why not? Better than a beach bum. Yeah, want to tell me how you became idiot doom spiral? Depends, really. Willing to help me out? Might get scammed here. What do you need? Booze. Did you already forget our party? He taps his finger to his temple. Think I relayed to you earlier? So, have you anything good for an old idiot doom spiral? Bowl for a story. Seems fair to me. I don't have any on me right now. He lifts his hands and spreads them wide. Then I will see you again once you've procured some. For example, my good friend Rosemary here sells all kinds of stuff. All kinds. Beer and wine. Could you and your pals sign this document? What's it about? He waves his hand apathetically. I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard, I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. He looks around. Anyone got a pen? Pro's gonna do it. Yeah, I have this green ape one. Alright! He grabs the pen and paper from your hands and very carefully scribbles a lot on the dotted line next to Lillian Carter. Idiot doom spiral. Good. Can I have the pen back too? Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. As a businessman, I'm going to keep the pen for my trouble. No, I liked it. No! My pen! Glad to have been of assistance, he says and gives you the thumbs up. And the envelope also. After all this time, I feel like I made a difference. The incapacitated drunk lays there snoring like an ancient rusting tractor. Thank you for your help. He turns to you. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza. I want to ask these guys a couple of things. Got nothing to ask. Fuck! I want my pen back!